The ocean looks calm from above, a flat, endless mirror stretching to the horizon. But that surface is a lie. Because beneath it, the world breaks, light fades, pressure builds, and life begins to follow rules that feel less like biology and more like science fiction. Down here, evolution doesn't create beauty. It creates survivors. Creatures shaped not by sunlight or warmth, but by darkness, cold, and crushing force. And among them is one animal so strange, so alien, that even scientists struggle to explain why it exists at all. A predator that looks unfinished, a living fossil from a forgotten world. This is the story of a monster the ocean never should have allowed, but did. As we descend past a few hundred meters, the ocean enters permanent dusk. This is the twilight zone, where sunlight dies and shadows take over. Food is scarce here. Energy is precious. Every movement costs something. To survive, creatures must adapt in extreme ways. Some grow enormous mouths to capture rare meals. Others develop senses we barely understand, feeling vibrations instead of seeing shapes. And here, evolution begins to bend, slowly becoming unfamiliar. This is where the first clues appear, because scientists have pulled up something from deeper still. Something that looks like it was never meant to be seen.
Imagine a shark.
Now erase everything you think you know about sharks. No sleek design, no confident power, no perfect symmetry. Instead, a pale, rubbery body, a long, flattened snout, tiny, lifeless eyes, and then a jaw that launches forward like a trap. Meet the goblin shark, a predator that looks less like an animal and more like a mistake. Its skin is pink, not from pigment, but because you can see its blood vessels through its translucent flesh. Its teeth are thin, crooked and needle-like, designed not for tearing, but for impaling. And that jaw? Scientists watched in disbelief when they first recorded it. The goblin shark doesn't bite. It fires its mouth outward in a split second, snatching prey before it even knows danger exists. This adaptation shouldn't work, but it does.
Go deeper. Now the pressure is hundreds of times stronger than at the surface. Here, bones become fragile, muscle becomes expensive, speed is almost impossible, so evolution chooses a different path. The goblin shark is slow, almost lazy. It drifts instead of swimming, waits instead of chasing. Its jaw extension solves a deadly problem. How do you hunt when you can't afford to move fast? You don't chase prey, you let it come close, and then reality snaps. But this raises a larger question. Why did evolution preserve such a strange design when more efficient predators already existed? The answer lies in time. Not years, not centuries, but millions. The goblin shark belongs to a family of sharks that thrived long before humans, before whales, before modern coral reefs, before most of today's ocean life. It is a living fossil, a survivor from an era when oceans were warmer, continents were shifting, and predators looked far stranger than today. While other sharks evolved sleeker bodies and faster movements, the goblin shark barely changed. Not because it failed, but because it never needed to. What worked in the ancient ocean still works in the deep, and that terrifies scientists, because it suggests the deep sea isn't evolving forward. It's preserving the past. Down here, vision is unreliable, so the goblin shark listens to the ocean instead. Its long snout is packed with tiny sensors, electrical receptors that detect the faint signals given off by living creatures. Every heartbeat, every muscle twitch. The goblin shark doesn't see its prey, it feels it, like a ghost sensing warmth through walls. Scientists still don't fully understand how precise this ability is, or how far these signals travel in the deep, which raises another mystery. What else might be sensing us, long before we ever see it? Despite modern technology, goblin sharks are almost never observed alive.
Most specimens are found accidentally, caught in deep nets, or washed up after seismic shifts. We don't know where they breed. We don't know how long they live. We don't know how many exist. Some scientists believe we've only encountered a fraction of their population. Others wonder if we're watching the final survivors of a dying lineage, or worse, that there are more like them, still hidden.